What's the jazz today, Rainie?
Okay, guys, welcome to the plot.
We in the car. So happy to be here.
We're driving. Well, I'm driving.
Yes, we are driving. Keith sounds amazing on his microphone.
Good.
And we have a special little treat times 4.
Oh my.
Because we are going to be doing we sort of are scientists in a lot of ways. We're doing our tests.
Yep.
So we are, if you're in the mood for a donut, where do you want to go?
Me?
Not a bad spot.
Not a bad spot.
No, I want to
go to a good spot.
Well, I want to go to a local place.
Are we doing the whole off?
We're not going to do a local place today.
And sorry.
Okay, interesting.
We're not going to be doing the whole off
you know
a la local donuts.
in Burbank is one of the best donut shops in LA.
Really?
It's right down there. It's the one that's cash only in 24 hours.
Oh, cash only.
And it's a 24-hour donut shop.
But Keith, we don't carry cash.
Well,
Canonically.
And
Keith
luckily,
does.
it's business time. We don't need it to be 24 hours.
it's true. It's normal hours, regular business hours. But I personally do like Krispy Kreme.
Nice
Personally.
segue, Keith. So we have
It's true, though.
3 bottles of Krispy Kreme coffee right here.
3 bottles?
3 bottles.
3
Rainey
bottles.
said.
It's ice cold.
Well, this is ice cold, and there's almost Rainey finished this one, I think. There's nothing in here.
This one also has almost no coffee.
There's almost nothing in it. What, Rainey, what happened?
It smells good.
Are there
though.
budget cuts that we don't know about where you
Rainey,
bought
did you buy one coffee and 3 cups?
I bought, guess what, 2 coffees and 3 cups. But guess what happened?
What?
I started drinking one on the way over because I just wanted coffee.
Yep.
And
This can't be.
it took me many sips. The first sip I was like, it kind of has a black tea flavoring. It sort of tastes like black tea. And it took me like 5 minutes before I was like, this is black tea.
You were given black tea.
I was given black tea and I could not tell it was black tea.
And
until,
what
like,
happened to that black tea?
It's sitting in my car. I figured that was irrelevant.
Yeah,
That's because it's not part of our
because like
control.
Zach like actually doesn't like tea. He only drinks coffee.
Very
He's a
cool.
coffee guy.
Well, I am excited to watch you guys do this taste test, and I'll
Sorry,
see
are we drinking this?
everyone else next episode.
I thought we were going to Krispy Kreme.
Well, Krispy Kreme is too far away from us
No,
because
it's not.
Wait, what are we
It's really
talking about?
close.
It's super close.
You know where it is, right?
Which Krispy Kreme did
What?
you go to, Rainey?
I went to one in South Pasadena
Why?
because I looked up
There's
Krispy
one
Kreme.
right over there.
What the fuck?
There's one probably within a mile of the office.
Wait, what?
It's
I didn't
so
look
close.
up
I
Krispy
didn't eat the
Kreme.
menu at once.
Oh, it's temporarily closed.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
But guys, did you just think we were getting coffee?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Hey! Go nuts.
Okay, we can go
So
nuts for
here
donuts.
is how we're gonna do
There
this.
better
this
be
is
plain.
one donut. So Rainey got
donuts.
one single donut.
No, she
So-
got 2, and she was eating one. It's like, this tastes like a muffin to me. And 5 minutes in, she said, this is a muffin.
Oh my God, Rainey, you got the 2 weirdest choices.
No
what
plain?
did she get?
Rainey got one glazed and one. There are 4 of us. And Rainey got one glazed donut and one raspberry green frosting one.
What?
Well, if I got one for each, we'd have 4 donuts today.
And that'd be crazy.
It's fine. And what's wrong with that?
That'd be nuts.
Rainey, what happened? You didn't have the company card and you want to be reimbursed a large amount. That would happen.
No, I was just sort of like, okay, we're gonna have one standard control
Yeah.
glazed donut. That's Keith's favorite. Then we're also gonna have the craziest thing on the menu. And you know what the
nice.
craziest thing was?
What was it?
What?
A Pac-Man themed strawberry.
Oh,
sounds pretty crazy
That
to
is
me.
pretty crazy, actually. Is
Yes.
Pac-Man doing branded?
He's always fucking
know, I
irrelevant,
was like,
dude.
who's
He's
paying
never
who?
gone out of relevancy.
That's. I guess Pac-Man has always been the most famous character.
So you still have your eyeliner on
Oh yeah, I forgot to.
and your
mention that.
eyeshadow. You look scary.
I am like currently a haunted man.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
kind of giving Robert Pattinson when he takes the bat mask off.
You're ready to lead sing an emo band, though, with the gray shirt and the black pants.
Corny, corn dids.
We filmed a little bit of candid competition today, this morning, and we are all the amount of adrenaline that spiked
And
then
crashed.
crashed. We all got back. It was not a physically demanding shoot.
no.
It was emotionally demanding.
It was
yes, very emotionally.
Spiritual.
I was so
Really
stressed. I've never sat with such good posture in my life. I was sitting like,
You're like just butts clenched.
I
just
couldn't
like
believe how good posture I had. It turns out that's the cure to
That's the
bad
secret.
posture. High stress.
I wanted to
environment.
evaporate for a lot of today.
I
And
want to.
I'm
and
s-
is it different than other candids you've done? Like, was it worse?
I think that there's a certain threshold that exists where like we shot some other stuff after the first part of the video and it was like, oh, we're asking for funny things from a grocery store. And I couldn't have been less embarrassed or nervous or even thought about it
Yeah.
because what we had done in the early morning was so critically embarrassing that there's no limit anymore. I'll
Yeah.
do anything.
Like, oh, this is nothing.
There's nothing.
I'm trying to see what my heart rate got up to.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Because like, it got over 150.
You can see when we started shooting, and let me tell you, it got over 150, and
Whoa.
Zach wasn't moving at all.
Oh my god.
Zach didn't move. This is one of the episodes of Candid Competition where Zach almost doesn't move.
Barely at all.
He gets moved, but Zach doesn't move.
I barely do anything at all.
Wow.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. It really. These are not going to come out for a while, but man, oh man,
Their presence to the world, their gifts.
Yeah.
Let's eat a donut.
Let's eat a donut. Why don't you pull these puppies out?
Also, Keith, can I have some of your water? You know,
Yeah.
you're kind of like
Didn't you get
Uber.
water and bring it to the car?
What water?
I
Where'd you
opened
find
the
that?
water, drank a sip, then forgot it.
Oh.
And now I'm so
When
thirsty.
you said I'm getting water, I assumed you meant I'm getting water for everybody and putting it in
Where'd
the
you
car.
get that water?
oh, that would have been so nice.
That wouldn't have been nice.
Really
Wouldn't that
good
have been
service.
nice?
No.
So no, Rainie, where did Rainie get it? She got it out of the side pocket.
Where is it unopened? It's all yours. I didn't put it there. I don't sit there.
How warm is it?
Interesting.
Has it just been roasting in the car for months?
What do you mean roasting? What do you think's going to happen? It's water.
Probably, did you bring a water in the car yesterday for Candid?
Oh, no, but maybe Mondo.
Mondo probably did.
But by the way, what is wrong with
So
that,
did.
Zach? Do you think that's
microplastics?
Sorry. You think that
Yeah, no, you're definitely absolutely not supposed to drink a plastic bottle of water that's been roasting in the car. It's not good for you.
Yeah, I gotta be
I don't know
honest.
if I can worry
think that
about
there's. I
Miles,
can't be
you're confidently wrong right now.
No. It's not that I'm not wrong. I agree with you. I just think that I can't possibly be worried about like, oh, I left some water in the car and I'm thirsty and I have to drink
Not
it.
with the state of America right now.
With everything
isn't the
else
biggest
that is
issue.
going on that is so bad.
Okay, I'll try it first.
And how is it? Can you
Honestly,
describe?
it being in the hot car has kept it in that hot, fresh, glazed way.
Have you ever been to the factory?
I have never been in a factory, but I someday dream.
What does that mean? That question, the factory.
Well, the Krispy Kreme factory.
Where and what is there one factory?
my God.
I feel like I've been to where they make the donuts and you see them coming out of the bubble.
Almost all of the main stores have a little assembly line. You can get them hot and fresh.
Yeah.
And they're unbelievable when they're hot and fresh. Anybody else want to buy it? It's delicious.
I'll have a little bite.
It's freaking delicious.
have
Krispy
a-
Kreme, I grew up on them.
Wow, it
that
smells
tastes hot and
good.
fresh because it's been in the car.
This looks gross to me. What's going on here?
That's the Pac-Man one.
Why is it It doesn't look like Pac-Man.
What about this says Pac-Man at all?
It looks like
I don't
Christmas. It looks like
It's a Pac-Man
like
themed strawberry,
Is
you
it a
said.
tomato?
Mhm.
Or maybe it's a strawberry like that hops down. It goes bing bing bing, and I go.
Okay,
yap,
show
yap,
that
yap,
again.
yap,
That's supposed
Bing,
to.
bing,
No
bing.
way.
Yap,
That's
yap, yap, yap.
How do you know it's not a tomato?
Because the Pac-Man doesn't eat tomatoes, does he?
Could be a tomato flavored donut.
Is there jelly in there?
A tomato flavored donut, I think I'd be liking.
Cream. Man, I mean, I'll say this about so you saw that there was no Krispy Kreme. You said I have to bring Krispy Kreme because we're about to compete it with Dunkin' D.
Mhm.
hate
Because I
frosting.
feel like those are the top competitors. Like, what other big donut shops are there? What do
Big
you think?
Donut,
Big
Yeah.
Donut?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' and Krispy are the only ones I
Where's
think
that
of.
first glazed one?
And he ate it.
Rainie, what did you do? Did you put it in the?
here 'cause I didn't-
Did you put it in the car door?
Well, it's over plastic.
Ew! I didn't get to try a bite.
I thought you couldn't eat it.
Says who?
He can't
You
have
can eat
coffee.
dairy.
There's no dairy in
There's
there.
no dairy in a
Definitely
donut.
butter.
Hashtag dairy
I
in a
don't
D.
know if there is.
Actually, maybe not a Krispy Kreme. Who knows?
I don't think it is. I think it's oil.
Either way, you put it on the ground.
I'm sorry.
And
I
you
didn't
put
know.
it-
I thought you could eat
Rainie
dairy.
put it on the ground.
the car
Rainie,
ground.
I would have eaten the rest.
Yeah,
I'm
like, we
sorry.
said like, "Wow, that's
I'm
fucking delicious."
sorry.
You finished
I
it and
thought
said,
everybody
"Well,
chose
nobody
it.
wants this."
Yeah.
Who wants more of the creamy?
The first thing we did was complain about you not bringing enough donuts, and then when you didn't finish it, you put it on the ground.
Honestly, Rainie is killing it. I was going to say she's going by the beat of her own drum. Rainie, do you want some of the strawberry?
I'm good.
I
I was
want some
nice
of this
because
one?
Miles.
This one's gross.
No, this one.
I hate it. I hated
You
that
don't want
one.
that one?
No, it's gross.
Foul. It's pretty foul.
It's gross. It tastes like licking the cheapest frosting you could off of the cheapest cupcake you could buy.
My review of Krispy Kreme is that Rainie put it on the floor, and this one tastes like I'm at a kid's birthday party.
Let's try the coffee.
Let's try the coffee.
I like the idea of a review of such a limited experience of a restaurant. This is Krispy Kreme versus Dunkin', but it's not.
It's
a
one
review,
bite.
It's a review of 3 half full cups of black tea and a glazed donut.
Rainie texted us, so let's read it out.
Did you just text?
Yeah.
I just texted.
Let's tell me where I'm driving
Oh,
next.
it's the Dunkin'.
No.
I like
Yeah.
that.
So what's funny about that, Keith? That's not how you spell my name.
Yeah, by the way, I saw that, Keith. That's unbelievable.
That was probably from the very first time I met you, and I was like, it's probably this.
I don't know. Yeah.
You know, I
you
don't.
haven't corrected it?
I've got lots of misspelled things in my phone for the reference for only my eyes to see.
Yeah, that's just for Keith's eyes to see.
That's just for Keith. But we got to hit the road, Jack.
We got to hit the road, Jack.
We didn't want to hear my review of the coffee.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, Keith. What's your review of the
tea.
coffee?
It's room temperature.
Rainie got it 4 hours ago.
And it's fine, I guess.
Okay.
We are
So
off
Krispy
to
Kreme
a
has
this is classic
Where'd that
plug energy.
Coca-Cola come from?
Guys, there's something. I had a cola at the office. This has classic plug energy written all over it. I got to be honest.
It's
Can we
yum.
put this one on the floor? Because it's gross.
See? You see where
Because right now it's where my elbow goes.
This is the one that needs to go on the floor.
Put it on the floor.
I'm gonna put this
Put it in the bag on the floor.
in the bag
or
on the floor.
Put the bag
Put it on
inside
the
out or
floor.
something.
It tastes like the injected, because you know what I like is cream. What this is icing.
Yeah, it's not cream.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
What I like, Zach, is something you're not allowed to have.
Oh, you sent me this link in Apple Maps?
Oh,
yeah. Rainie's a
I can't even go. I can't even.
Hey,
you're out of control.
You're gonna take us to the Dunkin' Donuts in Hollywood? You want us to go to
No,
Hollywood?
because we have to finish the episode there so we can do our next one.
Yeah.
We're going to Hollywood?
Hollywood.
So, for the big, this is, I'm really excited about this. And I'm wondering if you guys have seen this yet. Okay? So I'm going to send you something.
Okay.
Okay, well, I won't be able to see it.
Keith, look while you're driving.
And I'll describe it for the audio listeners and Keith. It is, actually, Zach, you go ahead and describe it.
Wow. Okay, this is People Magazine.
Whoa.
Sexiest content creator alive. And it's a photo of me, I would say not doing my sexiest face. This is from Without a Recipe. And plus 129 smoking hot guys.
What the hell?
And we've got
Did you make this, Rainie?
Patrick Dempsey and
What is this episode?
Did Rainie make this?
and now I'm just curious, Rainie, what went through your mind that I got the nod and not these two?
By the way, I love
I'm
the
honored.
idea. I love the idea. Also, that Rainie goes, "Did you guys see this?" And Rainie just photoshopped a poster of Zach.
No, Ray, where did you find that?
I found it on Instagram.
No, you didn't.
Who posted?
Someone else made it.
Somebody else made it. And then I looked it up to see if it was real. And then I found it online.
What?
No, you did not look it up to see if it was real.
Yeah, because it wasn't posted by people. It was posted by like one of those accounts like animals.hilarious or whatever. And then they just do random pop culture news.
So how did you find it?
I searched.
What did you search?
Zach Kornfeld,
Did you just-
sexiest man alive.
Did you just Google image search it? Reverse image search?
Sexiest man. If I search it on the Instagram, I want to see what the comments are like.
Yeah.
Have you seen the comments?
I haven't looked at the comments and also what the article is.
If there's an article,
Well, isn't there always an article with people's sexiest content creators?
but it's not about Zach.
No, it's Zach's sexiest content creator, right?
Wait, Rainie, this is clearly fake. Wait, sorry. Are you out of your mind? Rainie,
Wait,
do
I
you
know-
think
I-
this is real?
I know you found this, and no shade, but I don't think this is within your Photoshop skills set. No
But
shade.
also-
No shade. I don't think I could do it either.
I think Rainie thinks it's real.
Rainie, let's just, in your words, Rainie, what did you find?
I'm going to throw up.
What did you find, Rainie?
I found Zach as the sexiest content creator, and I thought, who did he beat out? Like that's very impressive.
And who made this?
I mean, I don't know. Okay, you want to know the truth?
Yes.
You did make it.
I did. Make it.
Okay.
Wow,
She
that's
did
pretty
make it.
good.
She did make it. I really like this, Rainie. I think this is nice because I just searched Zach sexiest content creator and it did not come up.
Yeah, I knew the gig was almost up. So
But
when I saw you looking something
We're
up.
driving next to a police van. Do we
The
think what we're
jig.
doing is illegal?
Oh well, what we're doing is definitely frowned upon.
Okay.
If we
But
got pulled over-
you know what? I'm gonna lower me and Rainie's window shade so the lighting.
Oh, nice.
Who do we think I beat out? I mean, if I'm the sexiest content creator alive, that means I beat out Mr. Beast, James Charles,
James
Dogsy.
Corden.
Yeah, who's the hottest content creator in your guys' opinion?
Oh God! I mean, it's Zach's phone background. Sydney
Sydney
Sweeney.
Sweeney? Well, is she a content creator?
not a
Or is she an
content-
esteemed actress?
Oh, I guess she's just a famous.
No,
she's
we're-
a general famous.
Where's that coming from?
Oh, shit.
Okay, I won't move.
We're about to get
I won't
T-boned
move.
by a fire truck. Holy shit.
I see you. 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 Don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Man, fire trucks are so cool,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
aren't they? But yeah, who is the sexiest content creator?
probably that guy on TikTok who
The guy who chops the wood?
Oh yeah.
The guy who
He's
chops the
a
wood.
hunk.
He's hot as hell.
He's a big hunk, dude. He's hunky. I mean, content creators come in all different shapes and sizes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel that there's so many different types.
I think that there's also so many. Most of them are kind of hot by default. Like they're just sort of charming and they grew up hot.
Well, it's
and they have
because
the
they're
confidence
like,
of that.
you know, their job is to be outward facing, so they probably invest a little bit in their looks.
And do you think a lot of them are
Yeah.
nepo hot, or do you think that it's like do you think they had hot parents, or do you think they really found it?
Oh, that's a great question. I think it's the latter. I think that A-list celebrities are often nepo hot. But content creators often it's just like, oh yeah, you figured out what works for you. You figured out the clothes and the makeup and the energy that works.
Okay,
Right.
real question
Yeah.
for everyone in this car.
Yeah.
If People Magazine said, we're doing a sexiest content creators issue,
Yeah.
Mhm.
or in our sexiest people alive,
Yeah.
we want to do a special little
Mhm.
content creators highlight.
Yeah.
Miles Bonsignore, we want to do a photo spread of you.
I'd be like, was no one else available?
Keith,
Really?
we want to do a photo
I would be
spread.
so surprised that no one else was. No, like, as in, like, why me?
But
Like, it
would
makes no
they-
sense.
I mean, would you do the photo shoot? I don't think
yes.
I don't
Yes,
think I could.
I would
What do you mean
do
you
it.
don't
Why
think you could?
not?
You wouldn't show hole for people?
I think I would. I would also think I was being trapped.
I would
Like
think
it was
it would be a prank.
joke.
It
Like
was
it
a
was
prank.
like not real.
Like, this guy thought he was the sexiest.
Wait, this is kind of sad.
Yeah, sorry.
for you
We're
guys.
not.
Well, no, I just-
come on now.
I'm like-
Let's be honest.
Like, there's so
Let's be
many
honest.
rippling body, like, sexy, moody little, 20-somethings that are online.
Yeah.
I would be like, why are you picking me?
Money. We like to have it. We hate to lose it. Let me tell you something that's been helping me with my money, and that is Rocket Money. You know Rocket Money. I have been using Rocket Money. I love it. Becky and I realized we were paying for the same subscription twice, but it just shows me a big financial picture. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all your accounts. I can put all my credit cards in there. I can put my savings in there. I can do all of that and really monitor the big picture of my life, which is so helpful. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills for you. They did this for me. I sent them my home internet bill, and they were able to lower it by like 7 to 10%, somewhere in there, which is great, right? Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/tripod today. That's rocketmoney.com/tripod, rocketmoney.com/tripod.
I also just don't want to.
Guy with
I wouldn't
podcast.
want to set myself up to then have the internet be like, this fucking guy.
Oh, I would do it fully,
Right.
and I would say, in my interview about being so hot, I would say, well, a lot of people probably are going to be like, who is this guy? And I'm also thinking that. I'm also saying, who's this guy who thinks he's so
nice.
hot? So that way I'm sort
Beat
of
him to
subverting
it.
it.
Beat him to it.
But honestly, it's one of those things where if people just say you're hot, you sort of are. It's more word
Yeah.
of mouth.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that you guys could do. I think you guys think that
Thank
way
you
too
so
little of
much.
yourself.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
I
you
don't
so
think you
much,
guys should be
Rainie.
like really surprised if somebody reached out.
Hell yeah. Well, you know what?
Like,
I
I
look
don't think
forward
you should
to
think
the
it's a
call.
prank.
If Rainie reaches out under a false email to prank us for a tripod.
Well, you did just sort of.
Sexiest people alive at gmail.com.
I'm not going to believe it.
Rainie, it's very kind of you to say, considering you did just do it as a prank.
That's a really good
That
point.
is a really good point.
Yeah.
Rainey actually, what we're describing did, and Rainey
Just
forgot that she
happened.
did it. But
It
it was truly
just
Rainey's, was the arch diocese of
Well,
sorts.
the genesis of this idea was this morning I saw an Instagram post of, so there's somebody on TikTok who got famous for like talking about how she broke up with her fiance. Then I see a post from the fiance and saying, we're now engaged for real. We're re-engaged. And I was like, what? So then I went to his page and he had one of those like kind of joke people things. And I thought it was really funny and I made one.
oh, that he
You did
thought he
this
was the
today.
sexiest one alive.
When did you think I did it, Zach?
I don't know. I guess I just.
And when you were
It took me 3
prepping
you
weeks.
and when you were prepping this video about comparing donuts, how did you figure out how this sort of related to the theme?
That's a really good question. And I am working on making things more cohesive and sort of.
No, I don't think. I disagree. I think what you've done here is like, honestly, I think we can find it here how it connects.
That's
Sure.
true. That's
Comparing
true.
donuts.
We're people.
Donuts.
People comparing donuts. People magazine sexiest people alive. You know.
Yeah, comparing
Donuts.
donuts.
Zach being sexiest. That's nuts. Donut holes. Zach showed hole. There you go.
There's something there.
There's something there.
Definitely there.
There is something on theme for that. But another on theme is coffee and donuts makes me think of our coffee machine. And when we get donuts at the office.
Wow.
And that makes me think of...
Coffee donuts makes you think of coffee and donuts?
Coffee donuts make me think of coffee and donuts.
Which then makes you think of what?
Small talk.
Yeah.
So I have prepared the 2025 Small Talk Off.
Oh, wonderful.
Because
Okay, I like
you guys
this.
have all separately, I think, said that you're good at small talk.
Yeah.
Or maybe I think that you guys are good at small talk.
Oh, I'm great at small talk.
Yeah, I love chatting small.
I don't know that I've ever said it.
You don't like, actually, I would say Zach doesn't like small talk. He likes talking big picture or being on his
Yeah.
phone. Keith and I,
I'm a big talk only guy.
you're a big talk
Yeah.
only, or you're texting. Me and
Small talk is about give and take.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure Zach does that as much. Not sure.
Interesting.
Happy to be wrong.
Interesting.
Devastating.
My observation is that Keith loves small talk too much.
That's very true.
I would say that we're in
Yeah.
places where Keith insists on small talk when someone's really just trying to get out.
Yeah, right.
No, we gotta talk.
And Keith says, well, no, let's keep talking small.
Let
keep
me ask these
it
people a
itty-bitty.
question. I love learning little dumb facts about people.
That's fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's always fun.
Hey, it's kind of like flirting.
It is in a way. Small talk is
It's
sort of
the
It's
Flirting.
completely non-sexual flirting.
Yeah. But it's like you're trying to be as charming as possible.
Yeah, I'm just
Talking
trying
about
to
the littlest things.
charm a stranger.
Yeah. So we're going to do 3 rounds. First round is Keith, defending champion.
Wow.
So Zach, just make sure that his mic is really close to his big mouth. There we go.
Oh, it's nice.
And the way this is going to be is Keith is competing, and then we need somebody to do small talk with him. So Miles is up to bat.
Okay.
But you already know Miles. So
Right.
So I have to play a character
Today-
as somebody that doesn't know Keith.
yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
My name is Matthew Brimbottom.
Matthew.
I am an accountant, and I most recently started working at Pfizer.
Oh, whoa. You work at Pfizer.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That's great. The first rounds of immunization I got were both Moderna, but my brother got Pfizer.
Are we in? We're into it.
We're
more
in.
into it
Let's
now.
do
I'm
1 minute on the
I'm
clock.
in immediately.
That's really cool. I don't have a brother.
Oh, sick. Do you don't have any siblings?
No, I mostly play sports with my team.
Oh, which sport?
Well, I like lacrosse, but I mostly play baseball.
Oh, I did baseball as a kid, and I went to a summer camp where I did some lacrosse. I thought it was super fun.
I want to die.
Do you have any guns?
I've been.
you
I've
have
had
any-
to watch this exact conversation
I'm so good at this.
so many times.
What were you about to say, sir?
Do you have any guns in the home?
No, I don't have guns, but you know how things are going, it does make you think like maybe it's time.
Oh, I don't believe in the stuff.
Really?
No, I'm
You
really,
I mean,
pretty
I personally
anti-gun.
don't want one
This
either.
talk's starting to get a little big. Let's bring it smaller.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, Keith, this is on you. Pausing me.
We're getting too
you
big,
have to
too
be
big, too
careful,
big.
Careful if it doesn't veer off
Well,
into
see
big
what
territory.
see what it is as soon as you said you didn't like it, I switched back to not liking it.
That's true.
The thing is, you just follow. Part of small talk is light guidance, but staying positive. Not positive about the subject, positive about your experience,
Yes.
Very nice.
That is very well said. And
and that's
And
time.
that's
And
time.
that's time.
Wow.
I would say that was really good. Really strong
We're gonna
words,
have to
Keith.
dock a point for talking about guns.
I
That
was
got a little
interrupted by Zach during my minute. I
I
reclaimed
agree.
my time.
I agree.
Okay.
I think he reclaims his time.
Big.
Yeah.
All right, let's give an extra 20.
So why are you so against guns?
Well, my family was murdered.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
But not by a gun, by a bunch of velociraptors that escaped from the zoo.
That is freaking nuts. Where did you live?
I lived
Talk's getting
in
a little big.
Guantanamo Bay.
Let it ride, let it
Guantanamo
ride,
Bay.
let it ride.
I
He
didn't
said, "Where
realize
you from?"
citizens could live there and then live here after that.
Oh, he's not a citizen.
Oh my gosh. That's so
Yeah.
great to meet you.
That's nice to meet you. Really good steering away.
Beautiful.
Really good steering away. And there was a lot of big topics in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of big topics you avoided, I would say.
Well, that was really well done. And by the way, audience, vote in the comments
Yeah, vote.
who is the best.
Please vote.
Round
vote.
2. Miles.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Now it's my time to keep it small.
And Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We just sort of launched into it, so I'm wondering what do you expect from this? What is your criteria, Rainie?
That's a great question, Zach. I think what I'm looking for is is like how fun, how easily does the time pass? How interested am I in like how much do I want to know about both you and the other person when we're done? Because that's the point of small talk, is to like reintroduce and also see how much common ground you guys can find. Because I think that's another point of small talk.
That's nice.
Is to find connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say that's actually the most important thing, common ground.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay.
So Zach, do you want to play a character or do you want to play you?
Yes, my name is Alana Avalon. I am a...
Woman?
What was that reaction?
I said,
You didn't like my name?
I like the name.
Okay, it seemed like you didn't like my name.
I said,
Okay, I'm currently off the clock, but I work as a roller... what is it?
Roller derby?
Sure.
You're a roller girl?
I deliver sodas at one of those rollers.
You're a sock
wow.
hop. Or no, not sock hop. Car hop.
Car hop.
Car hop.
All right, perfect.
So I have to ask, what's your favorite soda?
Oh, I really Dr. Pepper.
Oh my gosh, I love Dr. Pepper when I was a kid. Do you still drink it though?
I do. Did you know that Dr. Pepper actually is now the most popular soda, or second most popular soda?
Oh, really? Wait, what's the number one?
I think still Coca-Cola.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
but
Coke
Dr.
can't be
Pepper
dethroned.
took over the number 2 spot.
It took it over?
Yeah, isn't that
crazy?
crazy?
How did you find that? Did you read an article about that?
Yeah, I read a lot.
You're a really good reader. I'm
think
not that way. I wish that I read more like you.
I may have just seen it on Instagram.
Oh, no, totally. I love scrolling Instagram.
I probably
On Instagram Reels, what's your Explore page look like?
Oh, lots of AI slop. Really horrifying stuff.
Man, AI is so wacky, huh?
Oh.
Where is your favorite place to vacation?
I love Bermuda.
Bermuda, like the triangle?
Yeah.
Oh, what is going on over there?
My brother lost his boat.
He lost his boat in the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah.
How did he lose his boat? Is he still okay?
Yeah, we haven't heard from him. He's gone.
So no, he's not okay.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, like, where did it go? Where does he think it went?
Really
Wow.
nice work. And how do you guys both feel? Are you exhausted?
I'm exhausted, but I'll say this. I feel that my small talk strategy is all questions. Almost all
Yeah.
questions.
Well, I if I could give a note,
Yeah,
I
please.
felt a couple times you almost seemed combative.
At what part?
When you said, where did you find it? Did you read an article? Which to me sounded like derogatory. It's like, oh, did you read an article about that?
Yeah, I meant it more in the lens of like, oh, did you read that? You're such a learner. But I guess I could.
Which you did follow up with. You're such a good reader, which I felt saved.
Yeah,
what
you
I
felt
thought
safe.
at first was you were being mean, and then another time he said something. He's like, oh, how did you know that? So you're like kind of putting them on the spot.
Yeah, right. That's too much pressure.
I felt
maybe.
attacked.
You felt it? No, you did not. No, you did not.
I'd like a refund.
You were sharing about you wouldn't open up about your brother, or it would have been losing his life in Bermuda had you not felt comfortable with the conversation.
I did like how you navigated the AI moment.
Well, I felt it
was-
getting big. I felt the conversation.
By saying it was wacky, just no stance on it.
Right.
Positive or negative,
Correct.
we all can agree AI is wacky.
Yeah, right.
That
It's
doesn't
pretty
mean you
wacky.
do or don't like it.
No.
So if that person was just like a tech bro who loved it,
Yeah.
which would have made things awkward, you just said, that's wacky.
Well,
huh?
Mrs. Avalon, she's a roller derby gal, so maybe she is using AI to sort of do that.
Alana
I
Avalon.
don't think there's anything AI could do in the car hop industry
In the car
terms of delivery.
Sonic.
Although we did see that robot at Denny's.
We did see a robot at
That's
Denny's who was
actually-
delivering
Good
food to
day.
tables.
That's actually.
It was,
Whoa.
yeah, it was pretty
They're coming
crazy.
for my job.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. But honestly, I love it. I love this stuff.
I believe that if you see a robot delivering food, you should try and fuck it up.
I don't.
I don't.
You
Although I get why.
You should get in its way. You
Yeah.
should trip it. You should be an impediment.
Well, there's two things going on in my head. One, tech companies are lame-os and they're taking people's jobs. Two, when the robots do the uprising, I don't want to be like, oh, this guy's my number one op.
Well, for
Yeah.
me, I'm thinking I'm getting my lunch delivered, and I don't know it's a robot delivering it, and all you're doing is making me not get lunch.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And I didn't know. Like I don't know who's bringing my food when I order
You
it.
didn't request a robot.
I'm just hoping I get my food without leaving.
I wonder if there's
Yeah.
a no robot option. If you could be like, oh, I'm afraid of robots.
Yeah. I can
No
do that.
robots.
I'm afraid of robots.
I'm
I
afraid.
don't know if that's
You could have a robophobia.
Honestly, Jack.
Is robophobia the same as aerobophobia?
No,
Aerobophobia sounds
people being
like
you're being
aerobics.
robophobic is really.
I'm a robophobe.
It's
There, I said
coming.
it.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming, guys. Because when there's robots in the schools,
This is literally a plot on Futurama.
yeah, robophobia. You know
Yeah.
what robophobia, man?
Where they're like, you can't have inter-robot like relationships.
Oh.
Like
Can't fuck a
humans and
robot.
robots, yeah.
Well, the other thing I really liked was when you said Bermuda Triangle. What's up with that?
Yeah,
because
right.
I agree with that.
Open-ended, also.
I feel like we probably need to talk more about it.
Yeah. Rainie,
I
you
don't
have,
hear-
a little bit of donut on your nose. And I hate to call it out, but there's no way to discreetly call it out, and it's gone.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And I also have some here.
It might have
Some
been a little bit
sugar.
of icing.
Yeah, some icing on my nose. Thank you for calling me in.
Thank you for calling me in.
Okay,
Calling
we've got
me in,
one
I
more
like that.
round.
Okay.
And this is Zach. It's
Oh,
your turn.
huge.
It's your time to shine.
Okay, time to show that
Keith's up to bat.
actually, maybe if I wanted to be, I could be the small talk champion. After all, I just choose not to be.
Exactly. And Keith, choose your character.
Marcus.
Oh, I love it already.
Okay.
All right. And Zach,
And Marcus,
yeah.
where are we meeting?
You got to find that out.
Okay.
And 1 minute on the clock.
And 3,
And-
2, 1. So, Marcus, how about these tariffs? Am I right?
Oh, hold on, I was
No.
listening to music. What's up?
Hey, Marcus, how about these tariffs?
Oh, yeah, I'm not into that.
Yeah, what are you into?
Oh, my God.
I was just trying to be by myself right now.
What are you listening to?
So invasive.
I was listening to Blink-182.
Oh my God, can I get one of the headphones?
Oh,
No.
I saw Blink-182 once. Can I tell you about the time I saw them in concert?
Sure, man.
They were good. It was actually, I think, one of the first shows that they'd put on in
This
a
is
while.
harassment.
And
This is harassment.
I-
Wait, it was one of the first shows they put on in a while?
Yeah, they like stopped touring for a while. And I think
So where did you see them?
at a festival. It was
Which
really
one?
exciting. It's called Outside Lands. And,
Oh, yeah, I know that one. It's pretty cool.
bragging, Zach.
And I was in VIP for that, so I had a really good view.
Good God. This is it?
So
He's already frozen.
Did we talk about tariffs? Are they affecting?
We didn't.
Are they affecting
Oh,
you?
my
Wow.
God. That was
was
the most brutal display.
I think that went really good.
No.
You got somewhere with Marcus.
Well, first of all, you started bad.
Yeah, but then when you found the Blink, when you said you went to a Blink-182 concert, he was a little interested.
Marcus was interested.
A little.
I'd like to see. You know what, Miles? I'd like to see you put up with Marcus. You wouldn't know what to do with Marcus.
I'd love to. Can I please?
wanna put me
wanna-
back in?
you wanna-
Let me-
No,
can I-
it's Miles' turn with
I'd
Marcus.
like to
Miles'
go in with Marcus. Okay, here we go.
1 minute on the clock and start.
Hey, excuse me.
Sorry. Yeah, what's up?
Sorry, have you seen a girl with blue hair walk by? I'm waiting for somebody. It's so embarrassing. First dates are so awkward, right?
Oh, no, I haven't seen anybody. Sorry, man.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, by the way, sorry. Is this you do eat here a lot? I don't know what to get. I'm trying to impress her. I know this is embarrassing. Sorry, I'm bothering you. By the way.
No worries. Yeah, I normally get the muffins.
Oh, are they good?
Yeah,
Holy
they're-
shit, Marcus!
No
Oh,
way.
Marcus!
Who the fuck is this guy?
Blink-182.
Yeah.
I fell in love with the girl
Dude,
at the rock show.
right.
It's me, dude.
Sorry, is
Right.
this guy bothering you?
No, he's fine.
Dude, this is my Blink brother. Blink
we're-
brother.
Hey, man. Oh, you know what? I think the Marcus is just trying to chill, actually.
Marcus, you like the blueberry muffins, right?
I do like the blueberry muffins. Yeah.
Yes, my boy Marcus.
Marcus, I'll tell you what, man.
What's up?
I'm gonna buy you a blueberry muffin. I
You,
gotta go.
you
and
really
see-
don't have to do that.
No, it's cool, but they gave me an extra one.
Do you want me
Oh.
to stab this guy in the stomach for you?
I don't want any violence.
Marcus, I'll do it.
Oh my god.
Um,
That was out of line. That was out of line.
That was good. I
was
feel like Marcus is
unbelievable.
gonna remember me.
Miles
Yeah,
was really
I-
making progress.
I do think that you presented a good thing that does happen when you're doing small talk is when you're having small talk and then that person does run into someone they know, and how do you exit?
Oh, I don't know how to leave.
Right? Like, I've been in many cocktail conversations where you're doing small talk and someone else comes up and they know, and like, okay, I don't actually know you, so I would like to leave, but it is rude for me to leave. And it was rude
Yeah.
that you guys just started talking
Yes.
without addressing me.
Correct.
Like, it is rude to enter any conversation and not say hello to all the people in it, but rather just be like, oh my gosh, so great to see you, and just start a conversation.
Yeah, that's right.
You can say quickly, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this guy in forever. I'm so sorry. And then I will take the end and be like, no worries, catch up. I'm going to go grab a drink.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Let me out.
Let me out. Yeah, exactly.
Let me
Like,
out
oh,
of the
great to meet
convo.
you.
Don't make me slowly walk away.
I got a bathroom. I gotta go bathroom.
Bathroom urgent.
Bathroom to me is my pull in case of emergency.
Oh yeah, I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna grab another drink. I'm gonna go to the snacks. You gotta go somewhere, even if it's like I'm not hungry.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to leave.
I think the best thing is like, all right, well, nice to meet you.
Yes, that's a good one too.
I'm ending it.
And I think that something.
I'm ending it. You said.
I'm ending this.
I think it's okay to like. I think I struggle with that, but it really is okay. And when somebody does it to me, I'm like, great. They ended this. I didn't know how to end it. You know?
That's nice.
Zach, I'm kind of surprised that you are not into small talk because I feel like you do have the skills required to be good. Like I think you are very like a nice little like your sense of humor really bodes well.
Yeah, you're like skilled, Zach.
Zach, you're pretty. You're not so bad.
Well, I think
You're like okay.
I think that we've called me not liking small talk as a comedic choice for this episode, but I do think I do think that I overall have less patience for pretending like I care about people I'm not going to meet again.
Yeah, I've heard you use the term. Well, hey, nice to meet you, as a conversation ender a lot of times.
Have I?
To people you don't want to talk to. Yes.
Here's an example. Okay,
Yeah.
I was at a concert. And before the concert started, I ran into someone I know from high school.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I'm meeting up with some friends here, but I got here early. And we're like, sick, man. So we're catching up. I ingratiate him into our group. Music starts. We start dancing, right?
Yeah.
His friend joins a couple songs in and stands with him. And he says hi. I don't say hi to the guy.
Yeah.
Because I don't need to. They're going to now go hang out for the rest of the day.
Right.
Because they have a whole group of friends. I have my group of friends. And I could see this moment where, they both were like, oh, let me introduce you to Zach. And I'm like, we don't have to do this. I'm in the middle of a concert. I don't need to know you.
Yeah,
you don't need to know me. We don't need to pretend like we need to know each other. As soon as this is over, I'm going to go to the other stage. I don't see a need to pretend like this needs to. I'm listening. I paid money to listen to this band.
I completely disagree. I feel like somebody has something for me. I think that everybody I meet has something that I want to know about.
It's just a thing with age where I feel very comfortable with my
You
family.
couldn't have been like, hey, how's it going?
It was in the middle of a song I liked.
So it was more about you liking a song.
Yes, yes. If I paid money for a concert, that's what I care about more than. And then when the song was over, I'm like, hey man, what's up?
That's fine.
Oh,
I think that's reasonable.
But I didn't, I could tell that they wanted to talk, and
they wanted to talk in the middle of concert.
And I just was like, no,
concerts are not for talking.
I don't need to do.
Not for talking.
So that's just to me is I feel like there used to be a people pleasing within me that would go oh, let me stop what I'm doing to welcome this new person in, but I don't need to know this person.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
So I hear you on da.
I hear you on that. So we're about to get some Dunkin. Any requests?
Yes.
Actually, I would love 2 donuts and a third of a cup of coffee.
A third of a cup of tea.
I only like the chocolate munchkins.
I would actually like a small cup of coffee.
Okay.
And I would also, you know what it is? I want a Boston cream.
I'm not that close to the Dunkin' because I had to find a place to put my car for 2 hours because of the next thing we're doing.
That's okay.
Okay,
I'll
are we
jog
all going?
it in.
You're just going to
Rainie's going.
Okay, cool.
So
I want. You know what I want too? Because I want to know what I like better. I want a plain yeast glazed, and I want a plain unglazed old fashioned.
Yeast?
Yeah, that's just like a normal donut.
Oh, okay.
That's just what they're called.
As opposed to a cake
Glazed
donut.
yeast.
Yeah, I want a plain old fashioned cake donut, no glaze,
And honestly,
and a glazed yeast.
I know I said that I wanted a cream, but I don't think I want that. I'll tell you what. What I'm looking for is going to be a chocolate glazed.
Wow.
Oh, I don't want that.
Chocolate on a little bit of chocolate on there.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, the old fashioned ones are really good.
You can have some.
Now, is it chocolate glaze the chocolate donut with a little glaze on top,
No.
or is it a donut with the chocolate frosting?
Donut with a little chocolate frosting.
Oh.
And then anything that seems crazy.
See, I like the chocolate cakey donut.
Oh,
That one's good.
I hate those the most.
I see.
You don't like chocolate?
I've
I
been
don't like them in the donut form.
I've been withholding this whole time, but I don't like yeast donuts.
That's crazy. They're so good.
They taste too yeasty.
They're basic.
I
They're the
know.
first ones.
I just don't like
You
them.
don't like yeast?
No, only in bread.
No yeast infections for you,
Well, he could get one.
I guess.
So what do you want, Zach?
I like the munchkins,
Munchkins.
the little holes.
And any drinks for Zach and Keith?
Nah.
Okay. And then just making super sure it's old-fashioned unglazed cake donut.
Yeah.
Okay. And glazed yeast donut. Okay.
and I
perfect.
only like the chocolate munchkins.
So if you're getting him
You made that
munchkins,
clear.
he doesn't want
Yeah.
lots. He doesn't want a mixed bag.
He
I don't
wants-
want the
Oh, I
jelly.
see.
I don't want the powder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Rainie.
Guys, thank you, Miles. Can I put these on you?
Yes, I would love nothing more.
I'm gonna give a better example of my small talk. 'cause I
You know
feel
what's
like
also
that story-
good from Dunkin'?
What's
The
that?
hash
What's that?
browns.
What's that?
They have little hash brown discs that are pretty good.
Oh, by the way, they do have little hash brown brisks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put some money in the meter, so it's just gonna be you two for a second.
That's gonna be so awkward. Have you seen him with small talk? Oh my god.
So a more real like. I don't dislike small talk, but I do feel like sometimes small talk can be rude.
How?
In that, like, I feel like sometimes people just want to do their thing, and I'm trying to make it as efficient for people as possible.
Okay, here's the thing though. You're saying I just want to.
And I'm not saying that you're wrong for it. That's just why I.
No, I'm gonna blow
don't.
up your spot. I'm gonna. I am of the mind recently where I'm trying to add friction to my life. I'm trying to.
What is the context that we're talking about small talk?
I don't know. Just in life. But you were saying you don't want to like hold up the coffee shop line. You don't want to like you just want to kind of be easy breezy beautiful.
Cover girl.
Cover girl. I'm trying to add things that are maybe more annoying to deal with, but yield a deeper result to my life.
Okay.
Meaning, I want to be in a coffee shop, and then the person's like, by the way, hey, how's it going? And I go, you know what? I am going to say like, oh, you know, my day's good. I'm just headed somewhere after this. Like, I'm going to provide more detail than I need to sort of like enrich my life. It's the idea of, excuse me, I want my life to be full of weird little eccentricities instead of being extra convenient, as it were. Thoughts?
Welcome back.
I got an update. It wants you to pay through an app through a QR code, but somebody has scratched the lens of the meter so that I can't scan the QR code.
Is the QR code the same on the other meter over there?
But I assume it's per this meter.
No, I think
it's on the meter itself.
Oh,
It's not a sign on a stick. It's on the meter screen, which is why my camera can't read it, because it's a low resolution screen that was not built to show a QR code.
There's no credit card slot in the meter.
There is, but it doesn't do anything.
Guys, we're
But you know what?
at an impasse. What's that?
I have a bunch of fucking quarters. I was saving this for an arcade
Were
day.
you actually saving this for arcade day?
No.
Do you go to the arcade often?
You know what this is from?
What?
This is from a Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year party. And we brought quarters because they have a lot of like fun little like quarter gambling games. And I did well. So I had a lot of quarters. But also I brought like $20 in quarters.
Oh, that's
And then
nice.
I ended up not losing any of them. And I was like, well, I'll just put these in my car for the meter someday. And then today's the day.
Hold the fuck up. Did you guys know that there's tons of new quarters? Yeah.
Wait, what?
You remember the state quarter craze of
Yeah,
our
I was
childhood.
collecting them in a little book.
Of course you did. I did as well, and the little spaces didn't.
Yeah.
Every single one of these is different, and I've never seen any of them.
No, wait, can I see?
No.
Please, Zach, please.
Okay, so we have here Dr. Mary Edwards Walker.
What?
Okay, there you go. We've got
Why are they new? Who is that?
Bessie Coleman, who looks like a pilot.
Who are these people?
Wow, know your history, Miles.
Sorry, who do you know who Dr. Mary Edwards Walker is?
She's a doctor.
No, you don't know either, you oaf.
We've
What
got
about Zitkala
Sa. Yeah, she was an author, an activist, and a composer.
You knew that.
I will say Mary Walker got the Medal of Honor in 1865.
Okay, we got Maya Angelou.
Oh, that's good. Oh, these are awesome.
This is kind of sick, except can I say something maybe here that's probably controversial?
Here we go.
Too many.
What?
Too many variations.
Oh, you don't want to give people their flowers, especially women.
No, it's actually
Oh, wow.
no, it's actually the opposite. Is that if we have so many, none of these women get their flowers.
Oh, so you only want to uplift certain women.
How many of these do we think there are? Are there over 50 of them? That's like that means plus the state quarters, plus the regular quarter. Do we have now 70,000 different quarter variations?
So you said 50, and then you said plus the state quarter, so that's another 50, so that's 100, and then you added 699,000.
Well, let's not get bogged down by the math here.
Okay.
I just feel like 100 quarters is too many quarters. How many do we think there are?
I bet you're right. I bet there's 50 additional, and there's 100
I
or
bet
50
you-
for the states.
How many quarters?
I just think it's nice to have a new quarter. I think that's fun.
Here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to put these quarters in that machine
You're gonna wait till you see the guy.
until somebody comes and gives me a guff, and I'm going to tell them, hey, I can't pay this meter. What's your solution?
So if you can't pay a
That's
meter,
interesting.
you don't have to.
Yeah, but you have to prove
this-
to them.
This one, I
and
think
in Hollywood,
is-
they're going to tow my car.
You think they're gonna tow?
Yes, Hollywood is the most toe tapping
They
part
would
of
just
town.
they wouldn't just put a sticker on it.
They'll do both.
What?
If you never had your car towed in Hollywood is so fast to tow you.
No, I definitely
fast.
got tickets, but I thought they had to give you multiple tickets to tow.
No, in Hollywood, if you're in a tow zone, you'll get a ticket that you'll have to pay, and they'll call a tow truck, and that truck will be there within 5 minutes.
Oh,
And then you have to
God.
pay to get it out, and you have to pay the ticket.
You've had that done before?
Yes.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, it sucked.
That's brutal.
Let me tell you, it was not fun.
Yeah, that's Brutsky.
Okay, so there are 50 state quarters. There were then 56 America the Beautiful quarters,
Oh,
which were state park, I believe.
That's kind of nice.
Then in 2009, they released six District of Columbia and U.S. Territory quarters. And then in 2022, we have the American Women Quarters program.
Oh.
So let's see how many of those there are.
Oh, and that's what these are.
Yeah.
These are American. I kind of like the
And
idea
that's-
of new collectible quarters.
And that's where I drew the line.
yeah,
Yeah.
by the way, you were fine with all the other shit.
No, I don't like. Oh, and this is only 20. So I would say get rid of the state parks.
Oh, no, but the state
Well,
parks are
they-
currently
well,
under
hey,
attack.
I think that they're already going to get rid of the state parks.
Yeah, maybe
so
don't take that out of
kind of-
context.
kind of
I
bum-
love
kind of a bummer.
I love the state parks.
Although, isn't there something sexy going on with the state parks right now?
Well, yeah, they're thirst trappy people, but it's unclear to me if that's really the actual state
What are
park
we
or just
talking
people who
about?
got the name and got verified and are being thirst trapping on state park accounts.
Where
that's
does
possible.
what
You
is
didn't see
this?
State parks thirst traps.
No.
It's like the state parks are like being sexy on TikTok. I don't really know how or why.
Yeah,
That's
no one really
exciting.
knows.
But guys, what is your relationship to donuts?
Well, now my hands are covered in quarters, and I'm not sure I want to touch a donut.
Yeah,
Are you guys? You
I
guys
have
are
that
really worried
quar-
about germs, huh?
I have that quarter smell.
It smells like quarters. You know what I got?
Aunt Sandy?
There's this very specific quarter smell. What is that? Is it zinc?
Is it zinc?
I don't know. What's quarter made out of?
I don't know.
My fingers still smell like quarters. This is crazy what you're doing.
fingers still smell like
This
quarters.
is not gonna work.
I got to go back to one of these arcades. Play a little
is it-
arcade
Oh, God.
game.
Oh, you dropped one.
Honestly, I miss going. I used to go to the arcade button mash in Silver Lake, and I haven't been in so long. But I love a little game.
There's a little family arcade not far from here. That's like an old school arcade.
That's fun.
You're a couple years from it coming full circle.
I know. I can't wait.
Oh, me too,
You
dude.
Trust me, I'm so
Fuck.
amped.
Once Julian can play little arcade games, we are going to be set. We're going to have our weekends chock full.
Just you wait until you two are fighting over playing video games.
That's
Who
gonna
gets the TV?
Dude, no, that's going to be the best because I will be like, oh, I will happily play a child's game with you. Playing like Super Mario, whatever, but it's like some sort of game I can play with him. I will freak. That sounds amazing. I will freak. By the way, being over here really reminds me of working at BF.
They all feed.
Being back in the little, the way we got here was the way that I used to take it to work. Oh, here we
Hey!
go. Rainy.
Yeah, you're sort of being a car hop right now.
You're a little.
Thank you,
You're being a
Rainie.
real Anna Avalon over here.
Alana Avalon. Alana Applebaum. Benita Avalon.
Okay, interesting. What we have in here.
So, Rainy, is this a good news, bad news situation?
Why?
No, I always just wonder because sometimes when you order things from a store, you come back and you say good news, bad news.
Oh,
I would say this isn't exactly what was ordered.
yeah, that is good news. Bad
There we
news.
go. See, that's what I was looking for. I always
and the bad news is for Zach.
no
Because
munchkins.
Zach said so clearly, I only want chocolate munchkin.
They
Uh-huh.
said no.
And they said no. They said
Uh-huh.
we don't have it. So I got you a
Oh.
jelly one, or I got you a glazed one.
And interesting.
Specifically said I
I
don't
specifically-
want
And interesting because I would actually say that the bad news is for Miles.
No.
Wait, really?
Because Miles, remind me, what kind of donut did you want?
chocolate glaze, like a regular with glazed chocolate on top.
Right, and so just paint a picture of what that donut would look like to
It would
me.
look like a regular glazed donut with chocolate icing on the top.
So what color is the donut?
It is a sort of regular donut, original, and then
Yellowish,
chocolate
yellow
on-
tan.
You keep
yellow
saying
tan, and then
regular.
chocolate on the top.
Okay, so you don't want what is essentially a giant chocolate munchkin, which is a
What is
chocolate
that, Rainey?
a chocolate
Rainey,
cake,
I couldn't
a chocolate cake donut, which actually is sort of what I wanted.
Rainey,
Yeah, it's actually.
what is happening?
What else is in there?
I feel like Rainey's pulling
So
an
Miles-
elaborate prank.
So Miles, I'm gonna
What
go
is
ahead.
that?
Everything about today has felt like Rainie is pulling a prank.
So, Miles, I'm gonna go ahead and pass this one singular jelly glazed munchkin to you.
Want this.
What about what I ordered?
And by the way, this couldn't be more haphazardly glazed.
And then Keith, we have an unseasoned.
That's what I wanted.
No way.
Yes, this is one of the things I wanted.
And then a yeasty glazed
that's what I
donut.
wanted.
Hey, Keith, I'm going to need a bite of some of that.
Yeah, I know you are. I wanted, because these are the things that I like the most. This one's awesome with coffee. This one right here, the left hand.
It is
one.
really good with coffee.
This one's good by itself. I'm going to try this one first to compare against the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, Keith, you eat first.
Krispy Kreme is way better.
Really?
Yeah, just thicker. It's so thick.
Honestly, okay, Zach said that one had jelly in it. I don't taste that.
No, I disgust.
Oh yeah, the ASMR sounds are nice.
Okay, yeah, this looks like trash compared to the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, it doesn't look
it's
as good, but
not-
how does it taste? Worse?
Not as good at all.
Mm.
This
It's
is the one I
denser.
like, though, the chocolate.
I like the chocolate one. Let me get into the Krispy Kreme versus on the original.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Krispy Kreme is way better. This is like bread.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like bread.
Everyone's always been like, I love Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, I think it's fucking fine.
Dunkin'
Yeah,
Donuts
Dunkin',
is
yeah.
let me speak on that for
East
a moment.
Coast.
Yeah.
An East Coast institution. People go so hard for Dunkin', especially the coffee. Their coffee comes pre-mixed, pre-milked.
Go ahead and put it on my
Pre-milk.
shoulder, would you? Actually?
Mhm. Pre-milked.
You throw it on my shoulder? Yeah, thank you.
It's pre-milked coffee. I mean, they're like Dunkin' Donuts evangelists. But I had a Dunkin'
Yeah.
Donuts in my town, so we would go in the morning sometimes before school.
I think their breakfast is good.
I would get a 50-pack of Munchkins.
50, really?
Uh-huh.
50?
50 is a
That's their biggest pack. I get a 50-pack of Munchkins, and I'd hand them out like I was
Oh.
fucking Johnny Appleseed.
Dude, hand them out.
Yeah.
Planting them in the
You
How
ground.
old?
try to get other kids to like you.
I had a no, yeah. I had a when I was a freshman. I had a friend who was a senior, and so she would bring us to Dunkin' Donuts before our Spanish class, and then we'd get a fuck ton of
Wow.
donuts and
Oh.
party.
Shout out
awesome.
to her.
Big
Yeah.
shout out.
Yeah. Keith, can I have some of that hand sanitizer that I saw in your car earlier? Because I gotta say, Hollywood is the land of dreams, but it does
It's
make me
also
want
a
to put on
land
hand
where you
sanitizer.
have creams.
Yeah, it's the land of dreams and germs. Another way to say dreams.
Dreams and germs.
germs.
But I did
got
get to
it.
see, walking over, DJ Khaled and Avril Lavigne's Star of Fame.
Wait.
Oh wow.
Wait,
The Hollywood Walk
Hollywood
of Fame is
Star
right
on the Walk of
it's, It's a half block
oh,
away from us.
and I thought you said in. I'm like, is DJ Khaled right there?
Why is so DJ Khaled has a wall? What do you have to do to get one of those?
You pay.
Really?
You have to pay.
Do you pay rent?
But then they
No, they have to
reward
give
it
it
for
to you. You
you,
can't
and
just be
then
anyone.
and you pay.
It's both. I think you need to be invited in. Maybe you're nominated by.
Wait,
I
so-
would pay.
Could you guys get one? Like DJ Khaled, obviously, is very famous.
I don't
but
think we could get one.
no.
I've been thinking about what if we start our own up in Sherman Oaks, let's say, and
That's
call
fun.
it Internet Sidewalk,
Oh.
and then you get other YouTubers.
and
to
they're
do it.
like
That's nice.
8-point stars. They're just crazy looking asterisks.
The Valley,
that a lot.
the Valley sort of does have its own version that is lesser.
Yeah, it
Really?
does.
Does it actually?
And Palm Springs has one too.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What is theirs?
It's just ones that they liked too.
Hmm.
And I think it's also like old Hollywood used to go to Palm Springs all the time.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that was their like
Yeah.
place where they would go and do hallucinogens
yeah,
and then come back.
that's
Or
right.
they would take private helicopters and jets out there.
Oh,
and then they come
a
right back.
helicopter to Palm Springs.
That's
I
crazy.
honestly got to be honest. I don't know if I'll ever get in a helicopter ever again.
Yeah, they were scary.
There's
When did you get on a helicopter?
We were in Vegas. We took a helicopter, but also like every time I've gotten one, I've been like so scared,
yeah.
and they're really dangerous.
yeah.
Yeah.
But everything's dangerous. Let's try this unseasoned plain cake donut.
Unseasoned plain cake.
Well, I can tell this was made this morning.
Oh.
And it's not morning anymore.
Oh.
I expected more from the Hollywood
This one is
Dunkin'.
I
not
did
very
too. I expected a lot.
Of course,
from
it's
Hollywood
not good.
Day.
It looks like
good.
a.
Some are like that are good. Sometimes they're crispy because they're cake. Cake. People like cake.
I may agree to this error.
It should be fried cake. Why wouldn't it be good?
No, that is, by the way, it's too bread.
Try my choco.
Try my choco, Zach says,
My
yells to me.
Oh.
Okay, so Rainie, you didn't get yourself a donut.
I did. I'm not a huge donut person.
Rainie, you
Can
made
you put this back? Can you put
You
these back
could
in the
have
bag?
done anything. This one?
I want
We had
Oh
no-
no.
We had no visibility onto
Sorry,
what the
drop
episode
something.
was. You purely alone decided to do donuts.
That's
Yeah.
so funny to be like, I don't like donuts. Okay, hang on. I'm going to try the Jockey. Okay.
Pretty good.
Choco is better than the other ones, but all of it is sort of a poor showing.
But now imagine if it were like a little tiny bloop,
That's tiny.
tiny little bloop.
Yeah, if it was a hole.
Imagine if it were a little bloop.
Well, what's your wait? Were you gonna say something?
No, I didn't have anything.
Okay, well, I was just gonna say we have really eased on down into our final segment.
Wow.
So obviously, the advice is go to Krispy Kreme if you're craving a little treat.
If you have one.
If you have,
They're not everywhere.
If you have one, if you need
Robot.
one.
Oh my God, there's a robot delivery.
We should go fuck it up.
Team Coco. Honestly,
Zach Curb stomping a robot.
it's handling the Hollywood terrain quite well.
It's going quick. I'm surprised that
Let's tip it.
no one's taken it and like tried to. Oh my God, look at that thing.
Yeah, I missed that tree, no problem.
Is someone driving it though?
Uh-uh.
I thought that somebody was on the other end driving that down the street.
That's sort of a job I want, to be honest.
That would be sick.
It's like a remote control car VR.
That actually sounds sick as fuck.
No, it doesn't.
But if that was true, there would be robot food delivery races that we could gamble on.
Ah, shit.
You know that's true. People betting on sperm now.
What?
What?
You never seen the sperm races? I'm not kidding.
Yeah, this is a real
I'm
thing.
not kiddting.
Oh, that's
There was
amazing.
a sperm race that people bet
That's
on.
so fun because then you get to meet the person
Well, a long time later.
a long time later. But if you made like $1,000
In 9
or
months.
whatever,
I don't think that egg that wins the race is actually going in anybody.
No, I
It
don't
was-
think no, that would be incredible. But no, I
It
doubt
was just
it.
a microscopic
it's like
race.
in a petri.
Yeah, they're just going toward a goal, and
Yeah,
they're all
protein,
swimming.
maybe.
Yep,
Wow.
it's cool. Anyway, I guess I'm lost and clueless in life, and I'd like that to not be the case.
Well, then you need some advice, Keith.
It's advice that'll go for miles. Tune it to your radio station. It's advice that'll go for miles. Everyone get ready, Miles Nation. Miles Nation, go. It's advice that'll go for miles. Advice that'll go for miles.
Hi, I'm Miles Bonsignore, Advice King. Have you ever wanted to be clean
Yeah.
without doing all that dirty laundry?
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Have you ever wanted to avoid putting something in a cycle that is spin or wash,
Yes.
but you're actually as clean as a boss?
Okay, that was the same as the first sentence. Yes.
Microfiber yourself off.
Whoa.
I want you to think of a world where you microfiber yourself off.
What does that mean?
Take a microfiber cloth, get it a little bit damp, if you know what I'm saying.
You've definitely
And
given this advice before.
No, I've given microfiber cloth before, but I don't think I've given this specific piece of advice before. And then, I've got a little food on my pants. Wipe, wipe, wipe. And the microfibers have cleaned every follicle of laundry on your pant.
You think
Huh.
that microfiber cloths can actually clean my laundry?
Yes. They
that
have,
real?
and I
Is that
know it,
real?
Keith. You know why? Because a mere day ago, I had spilled something saucy on my pant, and I took a microfiber cloth, wipe, 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 and the microfibers got in there. And they were like, I'm a little fiber. And it got out just the dirty part out. It's stinky, cannot be cleaned with a microfiber. But saucy and or, oh no, a little something.
Saucy.
If I have a little sauce, or if I have I got some crumbs, or I got there's just a little something, microfiber is going to be good enough. It can't get out sweat, it can't get out stink. But if you wear something and you've got a little something on you, that is good to go.
Say, Miles, what's the difference between a microfiber cloth and just a regular old napkin?
Well, I'm glad you asked, napkins. So a microfiber cloth is like, it's got 1 billion microfibers on it. So on a molecular level,
You can't use the name in the definition.
on a molecular micro level, it is fibering
Molecular.
on a big time, Zach. Thanks for asking.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like, microfiber, fruit, and Indian are almost always part of your advice. And I do want to, one day, the next time I see Sarah, I'm going to see if she likes those
Oh, yeah.
things.
Well, we got new microfiber cloths that are green, and they're really nice.
And does she like them?
Yeah. She does.
Okay. And does she like
They're
fruit?
better for clean fruit that she does like. I'm a chopper of fruit. Well, I mean, I think I said watermelon is back for the summer.
Right.
And I almost did jarro melon the other night and sent you guys a picture,
Oh,
but I abstained. I should have done it.
You should.
I don't know why. What stopped me? I got scared.
Did you get nervous?
I did. I was like, I don't want to ruin the aesthetic of this
Of the group chat.
by chunking it. No. But honestly, it would be a good Instagram pic. Grid post.
Yeah.
If
Me
you-
and my jarro melon.
If you put that in the middle of a dump,
That's good.
that would crush.
Yeah.
Keith, how's your Instagram feed going?
Not much on it. You mean like what I see on Instagram?
No, you're personal. Are you working on it?
Well, am I putting things out?
Yeah.
No, not much.
You're not doing aesthetic pics of you in sort of a nice J. Crew sweater?
No, all my photos on my phone are of Henry, and I don't post Henry, so I've nothing to post.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, so I've got all these. I mean, I wish I did post him. He's adorable.
I'm gonna post.
You know, part of me is like, dang, you guys are missing out.
Aw.
But I'm protecting his privacy. But damn, he's cute.
I gotta put a picture right now for Keith to post. Here it is. Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah, is that one good?
It's really, really good.
I'm sort of hunched a little. And
Sort of hunched over, blinking.
Well, Keith, hit us with the official Tripod theme song.
Hollywood. We are parked in Hollywood. I cleaned all of my quarters with the sanitizer in my car, and now we're going to end the episode. It's the Tripod.
I feel like that episode didn't even begin.
I know.
And yet here we are at the end.
Oh my gosh, and remember to vote on your favorite small talker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Forgot
my
about
gosh. Oh my gosh, and
Have a good ass week.
Bye.